Welcome to the Real Estate Scripts Podcast, the show that helps you know what to say when you're talking to buyers and sellers so that you can close more deals and earn more money. I'm Darren Tunstall, a real estate professional, coach, and #1 best-selling author. Let's get into this. Before we begin today's episode, I want to clarify some important points. I am a licensed real estate agent and my DRE number is 018534445. It's crucial to note that this podcast operates independently of my affiliation with Keller Williams Realty and any realtor associations. My primary goal with this podcast is to provide you, our listeners, with valuable information, insights, and practical tools. As a reminder, the purpose of Scripts and Dialogues is to come, learn, practice, and be prepared to fail forward. This is where we make mistakes and help each other out, but we're mostly interested in seeing how we can get better. First, we read through the script word for word, and then we go back and put it into our own natural tone, style, and phrasing. You won't know what to say until you go through the script. So, with that said, many people will say, that's not how I sound, and I totally get it. That's not how you sound. But that is the reason why we practice every day, so that the script becomes you and in your own voice. So, read it word for word first, then go back and put it into your own natural tone, style, and phrasing, and I think it'll work out. All right. Today's script is called Interactive Homebuyer and Seller Workshop. In this scenario, you are hosting a workshop for potential homebuyers and sellers, providing valuable information and engaging in direct conversations. And the requirements are comprehensive knowledge, engaging presentation skills, effective communication, and follow-up resources. The intention is to educate potential buyers and sellers, build trust, and address their questions and concerns. That's what we're going to do. In 20 minutes, we're going to do a very quick presentation, and I'm going to break us out for this because it is you are pretending to have done all the marketing to get people there first, right? And then what do you say in the presentation? It's a fairly short one, but you will have expanded on it a little bit more. All right, let's go ahead and break us out.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our Homebuyer and Seller Workshop. I'm Emily, your local real estate expert, and I'm thrilled to see so many of you here tonight. Let's make this an informative and fun session.
And I smile and nod. The audience smiles and nod, just to give a visual to everyone listening. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, before we dive in, could I get a quick show of hands? How many of you are here to learn about home buying?
I'm raising my hand.
Awesome. Great. How many of you are interested in selling your homes?
I'm raising my hand too because I need to sell and then I need to buy. I inherited this home.
Okay, fantastic. We have a wonderful mix. Tonight, we'll cover key topics for both buyers and sellers. I'll make sure we have plenty of time for questions. So let's start with the home buying process.
Okay.
All right.
I'm listening actively.
Okay.
Attentively.
Good.
Sorry.
Attentively.
Yeah.
Buying a home can be one of the most exciting yet overwhelming experiences. We'll break it down step by step, starting with getting pre-approved for a mortgage. Pre-approval not only helps you understand your budget, but also shows sellers that you're serious.
Wow, that's really cool. It's so cool. I'm an audience member taking notes.
Awesome. Well, once you're pre-approved, the fun part begins. House hunting. When viewing homes, consider your needs versus wants and be prepared to make compromises. It's rare to find a home that checks every single box, okay?
And because I'm attentively listening, I am nodding my head in agreement. Yes.
Okay. Now let's switch gears to selling homes. First step is determine your home's value. I can provide a free market analysis to help you understand what your specific home is worth in today's market.
Okay, I'm looking at you interested because this sounds very interesting.
Preparing your home for sale is crucial. Simple upgrades and staging can make a big difference in attracting buyers. Remember, first impressions matter. Okay.
Still taking notes.
Okay. Marketing your home effectively is key. We use professional photos, virtual tours, and targeted online marketing to reach potential buyers. The goal is to showcase your home's best features and attract as many buyers as possible.
Wow. Okay. And audience is engaged. I'm engaged.
Okay, so now I'd love to open the floor for some questions. Whether you're buying or selling, feel free to ask anything. Who has the first question?
I
You over
do.
there. Yeah, in the green shirt.
In the green shirt. Um, I'm kind of curious. I want to know a little bit more about current market conditions for buyers.
Well, it looks like we're actually going through a shift. I see some, oops, I should follow the script, huh? Great question. The market can vary, but currently we're seeing a lot of activity with low interest rates driving buyer demand. It's it's a competitive market, so having a strong offer can make a big difference. Next question.
Oh, I have a question.
Oh, okay. You over there in the Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, yeah. I'm wondering when is the best time to sell a home?
Another excellent question. While spring and summer traditionally busy times, the best time to sell depends on your personal situation and current market. I can help you strategize the timing to maximize your sale.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you for all the questions. Remember, I'm here to help through every step of the buying or selling process. Feel free to reach out to me directly if you have more questions or need more personalized advice.
Wow,
And
this is cool.
thanks
Yep.
again for coming, everybody. Enjoy
hmm
the rest of your evening. Don't forget to grab some refreshments and a flyer on your way out. And I also have a lender over here if you want to ask him any questions about getting pre-approved.
All right. Thank you.
Woo!
Good job. Good job. All right. Then we mingle around. We have, informal discussions and questions and things like that.
Okay.
Okay. Very short, but you get the idea,
It
right?
seemed like it was going to be longer when I like glanced over it. I'm like, oh wow, this is a long one, but it's
Yeah.
not really. It goes pretty quick.
No, but it was just a short mini version of what a workshop can be like.
Mm-hmm.
And I highly recommend anybody who's listening to this to incorporate workshops, seminars, online virtual webinars to as a form of lead generation. You know what? Let's do it again, but let's do it a different way. Get out of the script and scroll to the very bottom of the screen and
Okay.
click on latest insights. Do you see that?
No, I see close. Oh, get out of the screen or out of the script.
The
Okay.
pop. Yeah, get out of the script. Sorry.
So I see all scripts. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Latest insights.
So you click on latest insights.
Uh-huh.
And for anybody who's listening to this, latest insights is blog post. The first one that should be there is called Capturing Leads Through Homebuyer and Seller Workshops.
Uh-huh. Click on that.
Yep. Click on
Okay.
that. And this is an article that I just posted this morning based on this same exact concept. The whole idea about this is it's a lead generation strategy. You're building relationships, we're showcasing your expertise, and we're engaging and interacting with the participants. And let's do this as a discussion. Why does this script work? Well, go ahead and read that particular script or that particular phrase right there. Actually,
Um,
use that script, but just do everything that's in the
oh, down
funky
there. Okay.
pre-formatted.
I had to scroll.
Yeah,
Welcome, everyone. I'm thrilled to see so many of you here for our home buyer and seller workshop. Today, we're going to cover some essential tips for buying and selling your home. Let's dive right in.
awesome. Okay, so we're diving in. Go down to the next section.
Okay. Let's discuss some key points of buying and selling homes, such as market trends, financing options, and staging tips.
Yep, great. Now we're going to move to the engaging the audience section.
Now let's talk about selling your home. One of the most important aspects is pricing it right. Do any of you have any questions about how to determine the right price for your home?
Yeah, I have a question. How do I determine the right price for my home? And then we go down to the specific tips for sellers.
Okay, great question. It's all about understanding the local market and comparing your home to similar properties. Another crucial factor is staging your home to appeal to buyers. Have you considered professional staging?
No, not really. And moving on, we're switching gears to buyers now.
Okay, now let's switch gears to buying. What are some concerns you have about purchasing a home in today's market?
Perfect. Yep. And we're going to go to finance and home search tips section.
Okay, when it comes to financing, it's important to get pre-approved for a mortgage. What are some must-haves on your list?
Ah, that's a great question. I should probably ask a lender. All right. So then we're going to take a break, and, go ahead and read that.
Let's take a short break and then we'll dive into more detailed strategies.
And this gives us an opportunity to walk around, meet people, have informal discussions. And now let's launch right back into it. And we're going to talk about offering consultations.
Okay. Before we continue, I want to offer all of you a free consultation to discuss your specific needs. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, feel free to sign up at the back table before you leave.
Yep. We'll
Okay.
do that. So you have a great sign-in sheet there. Like you mentioned before, we have lenders, maybe a title rep or somebody else there as well, or another agent to help you. Okay, moving on to discussing negotiation strategy.
Let's talk about negotiating offers. What are some strategies you've heard about or are curious to learn more about?
Yeah, so I want to know this, right? And then final questions and answers, and then we end the closing.
Okay. Thank you all for your participation today. I hope you found the information helpful. Don't forget to sign up for your free consultation and feel free to reach out with any questions. I'm here to help you achieve your real estate goals. Have a wonderful day.
And that's it. So after every one of those sections, there's a why it works section, and it describes why that particular script breakdown works throughout the whole process. That's about
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah.
And now let's go back to the original script.
Yeah, I
Practice.
definitely think pricing your home right and pre-approval are very important.
Let's bring everybody back and see if we can do this as a group. Okay, we're going to do something different here. We're going to start this out. Emily is going to be the agent, and we're all going to be part of that workshop group.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our home buyer and seller workshop. I'm Emily with Keller Williams Realty, your local real estate expert, and I'm thrilled to see so many of you here tonight. Let's make this an informative and a fun session. Okay.
Yeah.
Before we dive in, can I get a quick show of hands? How many of you are here to learn about buying a home? Okay.
Mhm.
Great. How many of you are interested in selling a home?
Me.
Okay, fantastic. We have a wonderful mix tonight. Tonight,
Mhm.
we'll cover key topics for both buyers and sellers, and I'll make sure we have plenty of time for questions.
Mhm.
Let's start with the home buying process.
Okay.
Buying a home can be one of the most exciting yet overwhelming experiences. We'll break it down step by step, starting with getting the pre-approval for a mortgage. Pre-approval not only helps you understand your budget, but also shows sellers that you're serious. Okay, once you're pre-approved, the
Mhm.
fun part begins. House hunting. When viewing homes, consider your needs versus wants and be prepared to make compromises. It's rare to find a home that checks every box. Now, let's switch gears to selling your home. First step is to determine your home's value. I can provide a free market analysis to help you understand what your home is worth in today's market.
Mhm.
Preparing your home for sale is crucial. Simple upgrades and staging can make a big difference in attracting buyers. Remember, first impressions matter.
Okay.
Marketing your home
Mhm.
effectively is key. We use professional photos virtual tours, and targeted online marketing to reach potential buyers. The goal
Mm-hmm.
is to showcase your home's best features and attract as many buyers as possible. All right, you guys seem excited. Now,
Woohoo.
I'd love to open the floor for questions. Whether you're buying or selling, feel free to ask anything. Who has the first question?
Me.
Okay, you over there in the green shirt. You were
Yeah, I want to sell, I want to buy a house, but with the new law, I hear that I have to pay the seller agent too. That's right?
If you're talking about commissions, that's definitely something we can go over. Usually, if you're selling a home, there's a commission involved to the seller's agent. Are you referring to the buyer's agent?
Yes. Because I heard that now I have to pay the buyer agent and the seller agent. Yeah. So I
Well,
want to.
any great professional real estate agent will tell you that commissions are negotiable. So it depends on your situation. You back there in the green shirt, how can I help you, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to know when is a good what's the current conditions for buyers?
You know what? It's a great time to buy. Market rates are on the way down. Inventory of homes is rising, and also home prices are they're either staying flat or some of them are even decreasing. So we're seeing not too many prices rising in this neighborhood. Everything's staying kind of the same. So it's really a good time to buy. But get in early because it's going to get competitive, I'd say, in the next 6 months.
Okay, thank you.
You over there, Miss, what's your name? Debbie? Any questions?
Well, dearie, I was just wondering what would be a good time to sell.
You know what? That's a great question. It depends on your timeline because if you're ready to move now, then we can get the ball rolling. But if you're thinking about selling at the end of the year, perhaps it's a good time to start preparing to sell. So I
Well,
can give you a
honey, I can't sell now. I have all my Christmas decorations out.
well, I'd love to come by and chat about the best way and the best time that works for you that we can get your home sold. Where would you move
Oh,
to?
I'm going to move in with my sister in an assisted living home.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? If you sell your home, you'll have all the money that your home has earned for you. You'll probably be able to take a vacation with your sister.
Oh, dearie, honey, I can barely walk to the bathroom. Take a vacation.
Well, how about this? I'll get your information and I'll come to your home and we'll discuss your personal situation. How does that sound?
Do you like tea and crumpets?
Love it.
Okay, dearie.
All right. I'll get your information later and we'll plan to meet. Any other
Okay.
questions?
Uh,
No? Okay. So thank you all for your questions. Remember, I'm here to help you through every step of the buying or selling process. Feel free to reach out anytime directly to me if you have more questions or you need more personalized advice.
Mhm.
I have
Okay.
lenders on site if you want to talk to them about getting pre-approved. I have some title reps and some escrow representatives over here if you want to talk to them. Thank you again for coming. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And don't forget to grab some refreshments on your way out. I also have some flyers, business cards. Please let your friends know about this great meeting. They can come to the next one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I love crumpets, by the way. Um, yes, that was good. Okay, so like we talked earlier, this is obviously the mini version of it. It will go a lot longer. But you'll have to plan it out, plan the structure of your workshop. put together the essential topics, be prepared for more questions and answers as well. You did a great job, and the whole point was to go through the exercise, and agents should be doing workshops. Any person, any agent can be doing their own workshop, seminars, online, virtual tour, whatever you want to do,
Where can we do workshops?
right in your office.
Okay.
Your office has a conference room, uh, and you can do it in the office. Now, if you're in an office who doesn't have a conference room, talk to a title company or an escrow company. They usually have conference rooms that you can borrow. Lenders might have a conference room that you can borrow. You can also team up with them and bring them in as resources to talk to. There's coffee shops, there's restaurants that have rooms that are dedicated specifically for doing conferences. The only thing that I would advise there is make sure that anybody who attends buys something to eat or drink, at the very least, to help support the business that's making that space available to you. But try your lender, try a title company or an escrow company first. Those are the great resources to use. But otherwise, at least I know with you all, your office has a conference room and you have access to that 100%. All right, so now that we're all here, what'd you think?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
And it's different. It's something we haven't done before.
It is different. And this whole week is pretty much all like this.
I like it.
They're all different forms of lead gen that we haven't tried yet. So for example, tomorrow's neighborhood meet and greet invitation. Thursday, we're community cleanup day. We're organizing a cleanup day where we go out and talk to the neighbors and we say, hey, let's clean up our community, and you're getting everybody involved that way. And then lastly, we're inviting local businesses to join a community guide. And in that case, you're putting together a little guide of all the different businesses, and you're going to hand it out to people and just say, here's a resource. And you're going to advertise yourself within that as well. Just different ways of lead gen. Speaking of lead gen, it is 9:00. And what does that mean?
Lead gen.
All right, so that's the script. I hope that you found it useful. Just head over to realestatescriptspractice.com for more resources and downloads. This content is for educational purposes only and does not make any guarantees. We suggest you seek the help and or advice of your broker, coach, mentor, office manager, attorney, and or financial advisor. Brought to you by Darren Tunstall, a licensed real estate agent, DRE number 018534445. This content operates independently of Darren's affiliation with Keller Williams Realty and any realtor associations. The intention is to provide you with valuable information, insights, and practical tools. Please note that all results may vary and participants are responsible for their own actions.